The man stood between two large burning incense sticks. His eyes had to follow the candlestick's movement closely, but he couldn't move his head. Only by passing this test could he enter Shaolin Temple to learn martial arts. However, after just a moment, he couldn't help but turn his head. The burning incense on both sides instantly scorched his face. At this point, the abbot advised him to quit the challenge, but the man was unwilling to give up and tried again. No matter how fast the abbot spun the candlestick, he never turned his head. The abbot smiled with satisfaction. Then the abbot had his disciples extinguish all the candle flames, leaving only one candle to create reflections, and required the man to strike the wooden post where the candlelight reflected. The man's agile movements earned praise from the abbot. The man then proceeded to the next test. He watched as the monks forcefully rammed their heads against sandbags. The man bravely stepped forward to try, but after hitting 6 sandbags, he collapsed on the ground, dizzy and disoriented. However, the man didn't want to give up. He tried again and again. Finally, after 6 months, he passed the test. The third challenge was staff technique. He watched monks wielding staffs, constantly turning gears. At first, the man's staff would often get caught in the gears. Then his arms would get cut by the iron spikes above. But physical pain couldn't stop the man. Eventually, he successfully turned all the gears. The abbot then sent the man to the next challenge. Initially, the man could only lift the hammer by gripping the front of the bamboo pole, and after just a few strikes, he lost his strength. But when he saw the abbot still striking the wooden fish, his competitive spirit was instantly ignited. So he picked up the bamboo pole and continued striking. Even when his wrists turned black and blue, he wouldn't put it down. After several months, the man could grip the very end of the bamboo pole and strike in rhythm with the abbot's gradually increasing tempo. With this, the man completed the test. Impressed by the man's talent and dedication, the head monk agreed to let the man enter Shaolin Temple to learn martial arts. However, the disciplinary hall's abbot disagreed. He demanded that the man must defeat his willow leaf blade. So that evening, the man went to the bamboo forest to practice. When the man slashed horizontally at the bamboo, he discovered the bamboo would strike back at him. Seeing this, the man broke off another section, but found the bamboo would still strike back at him. The man pulled down the entire bamboo stalk. At this moment, he had a new idea. The next day, the man brought out 3 section staffs to counter the willow leaf blade. He rapidly switched between different forms. Soon the disciplinary hall's abbot was disarmed by the man. Finally, the man successfully passed the test, and so the man got his wish to stay at Shaolin Temple.